Hello everybody, I am the Traveler and welcome to 3 Colorblind Tests. So I recently watched Jacksepticeye do some colorblind tests, and there's one that stood out to me, which is this one that's on screen right now, the Enchroma color vision test. And the reason this one stood out is because during this one, there were actually 2 that showed up that to me were completely blank. One of them uh, Jack saw as blank as well, but one of them he said number 2. So I decided I wanted to try and go ahead and do some color vision tests as well, because all the time I've pretty much thought that I had not perfect, but full color vision. So I want to see if maybe I'm missing out on the color myself. So we're gonna go ahead and start the test, and I've got 3 instructions for hidden number tests. You'll see an image composed of small dots. The image is only shown for a short period of time. Look for a number that is hidden in the pattern of dots. The number will be a single digit from 1 to 9. Select the appropriate button to indicate that you see what you see in each image. You can also type the corresponding number on the keyboard or numeric keypad. But yeah, so I thought, up until this time I've had complete color vision, so let's see if I've been wrong on this time. Let's start. That one's definitely an 8, 7, blank, nothing, I see nothing. 6, 1, also blank. That's weird. Blank again, what? Yeah, I see nothing. 3, 4. I think I see a 1. I'm not sure. Why am I getting so many blank ones right now? I'm sure people watching this are going to be like, what are you talking about? It's not blank. I see a inside number here. 6, 9, 3. I see a 3. It took me a moment. This one's a 5, 5, 7, 6, 1. I see nothing. 8, 2. I think I see a 2 again. That's a 1. Alright, so let's see what my results are. Oh, normal color. I do have normal color vision then. Normal color vision. People who have normal color vision are able to see the hidden shapes in all or nearly all the test conditions. When people with normal color vision wear Enchroma glasses, they see a color boost effect. Colors appear to pop with a superordinary vibrance. This effect, called chromatic contrast enhancement, is how glasses also help people with color blindness. Cool. So I do just have normal color vision, so I'm not missing out on anything. Color name confusion. People with color blindness might find it difficult to name some of the colors they see. Greens, yellows, oranges, reds, and browns may appear similar, especially in low light. It can also be difficult to tell the difference between blues and purples or pinks and grays. Okay, so this one says I have normal color vision, which is what I thought. So we're gonna move on to the next one now. This one's another one that Jack took. I have one that he didn't, but this one is pretty straightforward. You just type in the number. These ones are anywhere from 1 to 100. So these are also very good. If you're colorblind, this one will tell you. These ones will tell you what kind of color blindness you are. This one will actually go through and tell you if you're correct in what number you see, and if you're wrong, it'll tell you why. So 7. The number pictured is 7. Most individual with normal color vision will see this number. The next one is a 6. The number pictured is 6. Next up is 26. The number pictured is 26. Most individuals with normal color vision will see this number. 15. 6. Again. This one is 73. 5. 16. 45. 12. 29. 8. And 74. So see, most individuals with normal color vision will see this number. There's right all the way through. So for me, I have normal color vision, which is what I've always thought, and it turned out to be pretty well true. I remember, like, as Jack went through, he stopped seeing like some of these. This one was like this one here is like a control. Everyone should see this, see the number 12, including people that are colorblind. So this one's a control. This one, whether you're colorblind or whether you have normal color vision, you should see this number. If you don't, there's probably something further wrong. Unless, yeah, something's just probably further wrong with your color vision than just regular color blindness. I remember, so that's me. This last one is a little more, I don't know, intensive, I guess. So this one is called the Farnsworth-Munsell 100 Hue Color Vision Test. So this one is, you are presented with different hues, and you've got to put them in a specific order, I guess from most light to most dark or something like that. So start this one up. Yes, run Adobe Flash, please. Yes. Well, this one Jack didn't take, and I've actually never seen this one before, but this one is from like 1943, I think. Maybe earlier. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Is it even recording it? Yes, it is, but it's not working. Maybe close. Start. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So welcome to the online Farnsworth-Munsell 100 hue color blindness test. I just can't read. There's nothing to do with color blindness. I just can't read. Is one of the most famous color vision deficiency tests, set up as an arrangement test, is based on colored discs or plates which have to be arranged in the correct order. Even if the test is named FM100 hue, it consists only of 88 plates arranged in 4 batches of 22 differently colored plates. People with normal color vision will only make a few errors or get it completely right when ordering them. But the more severely colorblind you are, the more severely colorblind you are, the more misplacements you will have, which will also result in a higher overall error score. Please arrange the colored plates of each row in a natural order so that the colors appear to change gradually in steps. The first and last plates are unmovable and should be used as guidance. Caution: because of different display settings and changing ambient light conditions, online color blindness tests are not reliable. The results can only be used as a hint. For proper diagnosis, you should visit your local eye specialist. Yes, this is also true. If these are just online things, they're not meant to be like a diagnosis of color blindness. They're meant to be a hint of what you probably are. So if you test this and you didn't know you're colorblind and it says you are red-green colorblind, you should still, next time you go to your eye doctor, ask them, hey, can you do a color blindness test or whatever. But we're gonna go ahead and start this one. Yeesh. Okay. This one is way more intensive. So the start plate and the end plate of each row are set. Okay. So it's meant to go from sort of this dark, not really dark, but okay. So it's changing more to green on this side. It's kind of like a lighter. Should be kind of like this purplish, almost orangish. I figure this one's gonna be more difficult than the last ones. Nah, I didn't pick up that one. Didn't pick it up? So we should still be coming from. Yeah, so the whole thing is supposed to go to Roy G. Biv, is what I'm assuming. So from red to orange to green to blue to indigo to violet. I think this one. No, wait. It should be here. Yeah, so it's shifting in hues from red to orange. This goes here. From red to orange to green. Sorry, from red to orange to yellow to green to blue to indigo to violet. Although the yellow is still kind of a bit dark and almost like a mix of orange and green. And the orange is still more red, but that's actually nice. I think this one's okay. So yeah, that still should be there. Fuck it. Okay, so these lighter ones should be over towards this end because they're more on the green blue green spectrum. Okay, think I've got these two rows in a pretty good order. This one is taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to take a long time, but it's taking even longer than I thought it would. So this one is from the sort of green into the green blue green. Then going from blue green to blue to indigo. I don't know. I feel like this one is gonna be the one where I fuck up the most. Where it's gonna be like, oh yeah, you're really fucking colorblind. I think it's just how my TV screen is producing these colors. It is really hard to see the minute differences between them. I think I'm getting it for the most part. Alright, so now we need to go from indigo to violet. Yeah, indigo to violet. So this range here should be indigo, and then over here should be violet. So it looks like this one. Alright, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Alright, so personal error score diagram. To the left, you can see your personal error score diagram. The thick line corresponds with the error score of each plate. The further away from the center, the bigger is the error you made in the placement of this specific plate. So my biggest was right in this area. That's where the biggest area. So that's in the blue-green spectrum. Your total error score 20. The TS can be used as a measurement of your color vision. If your error score is above approximately 70, you have a color vision deficiency. The higher the score is, the more severely colorblind you are. So mine was only 20. Typical confusion areas. Choose one of the following main color vision deficiency types to see the main confusion areas. If a diagram is increased in one of those areas, this relates to the chosen type of color blindness. So I scored a 20, so it's above. I mean, it's way below 70. So I don't have a huge color deficiency, but it looks like my biggest error was in the green. Oh, okay, so that's somewhere in the blue-green area. So try. Oh, so view result details, interpretation. So detailed test results. CVD, which I'm assuming is color vision deficiency type, none. Based on your personal error score distribution diagram, a so-called main axis of confusion, colored line in the left diagram, can be calculated. This line corresponds directly with your personal type of color vision deficiency. CVD severity, none. This diagram on the right side shows the calculated severity of your color vision deficiency. It is based on your test result with a total error score of 20. Everything above the value 300 corresponds in any case with a severe color blindness. So I guess mine fell within expected parameters since that's where it was said, that people with normal color vision will either have some mistakes or none. So I'm still in that normal color vision category. Now some people watching this might, not see any change in where they're at all. They might just see like very little change in where I move certain things to. So I'm going to put links to all three of these in the description below if you want to take any one of them or all three of them together for yourself. This website that I'm on right now actually has 4 different ones. One of them being the same color blindness test as this one, I believe. I think it also has one that's similar to this one. But if you want to now see if you have any sort of color vision deficiency for yourself, the links will be in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, give that like button some love, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. I just want to share my results. I guess this is technically sharing since I'm posting it on YouTube for the entire world to see. So yeah, there's that.
Oh my god. Is this purple?
Yes.
What the f? Holy sh**. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Your phone looks different?
It's like this looks very like pretty similar, but this pink, like this.
Look at your kid's eyes, Petey. They're so pretty.
Is it very noticeable difference?
Oh yeah. I'm shaking.
And so Mindy puts on her glasses.
It's like the Wizard of Oz.
Holy crap. Oh my gosh.
What do you see, Mindy?
Yeah, what do you see? Oh my god.
Don't cry.
Must work.
You can tell orange.
Yeah?
What else is it?
What are you talking about?
The streamers.
Wait a second. Ah! It's green! I thought it was all orange. How did I think it was all orange? It's green!
Whoa! Whoa! Look at that red. Is that red?
Yeah, it's kind of like a reddish pink purple.
That's really cool. That bush right there. Amazing.
Whoa.
What is whoa?
Whoa. That is not what I expected everything to look like.
Really?
Everything is a lot brighter than I thought it was.
What does whoa mean?
Okay, hold on, I need to see the peanut butter. Okay, yeah, that's a difference.
That doesn't look like the grass anymore.
No, that looks like what his shirt used to look like, and the grass now, it's so bright.
Does anything seem different?
Is it okay if I take it off?
No.
Just to
Like
compare? Your bag!
Does it look a lot different?
Just all, this...
Here, I'll take it off.
Okay, just to make sure, what color is this?
That's blue.
That's not blue. that's something different.
You can see blue. That's blue. You're supposed to keep them on.
I know, but I have to compare some. Like, you can't tell me not to compare some.
Do you know what color this is?
It's green. It's super green.
Dang.
Oh my god, your hair is purple!
Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god, thank you so much.